Greetings everyone, my name is Shiningstar5022. Today, we're doing a different type of video. We will be analyzing a 4chan rumor about the Gen 9 Pokemon anime. Now, 4chan rumors do vary in legitimacy, so I'm not sure if this rumor is legit or not. But it is cool to look into this and come back to it if it turns out to be real. Plus, it gives us an idea on what to expect. Anyway, let's begin. The Gen 9 anime is not a follow-up to Journeys. It is an entirely new story and something of a soft reboot to the series. No references to past series. Now, to me, this is both a good and bad thing. It's a good thing because there is no excuse for Ash to not do the gym challenge, because since it's a soft reboot and there are no references to past series, the excuse of him being the world champion no longer applies. Take that, people not wanting Ash to do gyms again! Now, this is a bad thing because since this is not a follow-up to Journeys, characters like Go and Chloe won't be in the anime as companions. At least, that's how I see it. Journeys was seen to celebrate up to the 25th anniversary with the cameos. Yeah, I could see this being the case. Well, with the World Tour format, it was just a one-off thing, and this next point confirms it. New series, Japanese name is Pocket Monsters Scarlet and Violet, open. This is great. That means the new region won't get sidelined in favor of Kanto like Galar did in Journeys. It will be a CG animated anime, still the same studio, but with support from Studio Orange. Now, this may be polarizing to some people, especially with the abundance of poorly animated CGI anime. However, not all CGI anime look that bad. There are some decent ones out there if you know where to look. Besides, All Digital has done some amazing CGI in their shows. Take a look at Pac-Man the Ghostly Adventures, for instance. Plus, they have Studio Orange helping them out. In case you don't know who they are, they're the studio behind both Beastars and Land of the Lustrous, two CGI anime that look stunning visually. If this were Polygon Pictures working with OLM, then we can worry about the visual quality. However, OLM and Orange are a match made in heaven, so we're in good hands. Though, I wouldn't expect movie quality from a TV anime, even with two studios working on it. Anyways, the art style resembles Scarlet and Violet more than the Mewtwo movie. It looks better than the games. Now, I can see this being the case. Well, with the anime looking closer to the games. I mean, the games themselves look visually stunning. Imagine the anime itself looking better than that. Returns to the original format of Ash only being in the newest region, but combined with Journey's format that he can go anywhere in the region at any time. This is basically Sun and Moon's format. When they say they can go anywhere they want, what they mean is that 90% of the show will be in one location. In this case, the school probably. I don't know how I feel about this. On the one hand, I do miss the linear traveling aspect that the original through XY series had. On the other hand, Scarlet and Violet are open world games. I guess this format could work if the games themselves have a hub location to go back to, kinda like Jubilife Village and Legends Arceus. I just hope the series itself is actually serialized, unlike Journeys. With the Friday time slot, there's no excuse. Also, speaking of the series possibly being similar to Sun and Moon, Ash is at school again. Normally, I would be upset at this because it's a repeat of Sun and Moon, but since the Scarlet and Violet games themselves have a school setting, this isn't too bad. I just hope the school itself is a central location you go back to in the games. Otherwise, this makes zero sense. Oh, and speaking of ass-backwards decision-making, the only characters from the games that appear in the early episodes are the professors. Everyone else is original characters from the anime. Because why have a nice girl like Nemona be Ash's main rival when some jerk named Sebastian can replace her? Seriously, I hated how in Journeys we had a bunch of OCs taking the role of important characters from the games. I mean, Project View, more like Project Ew! Rama 7, the Isle of Armor, Aquila. The reason this matters is because the earlier in the series a character shows up in, the more important they are in the series. Having the early episodes be full of OCs is not a good thing, because important characters from the games may not show up until towards the end of the show when people lose interest in the current gen because a new gen is right around the corner. And this was an issue that Sun and Moon, and especially Journeys, suffered from. They just don't learn, do they? This is why I don't get. Why have OCs in leading roles when the games themselves have a great cast of characters? Especially since, unlike Journeys, this takes place only in the new region. Anyway, moving on. The OP for the series is traditionally animated as opposed to the CG of the episodes themselves. I guess this is like how in Beastars, the OP was stop motion while the anime itself was in CGI. There is no ending sequence. I don't know how I feel about this. Almost every anime has an ending sequence. I wonder if it's just for the first episode. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my analysis of this 4chan rumor. I have mixed feelings about the content of said rumor. I'm also not sure if it's legit or not. I guess only time will tell. Anyways, I hope to see you guys next time!